Bear with me, I'm just setting up the stream. Hang on. It's the first time doing this from my phone. So probably screwing it up. Bear with. Just create a post. Sorry. Be there soon. Just put it all over social media. Hang on. Okay. Let's see if sound's coming through. Yeah, coming through. Okie dokie. Well, we might as well make a start. So, yes, this is Blobb, a game I'm currently making, and I thought I'd do a live stream playtest of the game currently in development. Now, obviously, everything you see here is still in development, therefore subject to change. But we're looking at getting near the end here, so hopefully things won't change too much. You're going to see, what are you going to see today? So you're going to see most of the gameplay's in there. You're going to see a lot of the functionality behind the scenes is in there, such as like storefronts and things like that. You'll see adverts. There are test ads in this, so they don't really do anything. They're just test ads. Yeah, so you're going to see some things going on here. So let's just get started. I'm just going to play through. I'm testing the game out, so there may be bugs. And here's one of the ads. So we get rid of that. I'll close that. Yeah, so there may be some bugs. If we come across them, just bear with us, and we'll get back on track. So this is Blobb, the first world, Summer Glades, and you navigate yourself to the number 1 here, into the level. And here we go. So at the start of each level at the moment, you'll get a choice of power-up and the cost of how many gems it costs to use a power-up. At the moment, we don't have any, so we're not going to buy any. Now, the idea of the game is you have to get to the star whilst moving across the map, the maze. Once you start moving, you can't stop until you hit something solid. And there's various traps and gizmos that will stop you or kill Blobb along the way. So you have to be a bit thoughtful, a bit planning to get to the end. So this is the first level. Now the idea behind this level is to just teach the player. There will be some text on the screen like a tutorial, but basically here we're teaching the player how movement works in it. So I'm locking the player off so they can't do anything but go the correct way. So they go the correct way. And I should see how the movement works in the game. And from here, it's pretty obvious where you got to go. You're like, aha, I need to swipe up to get to the star. Now, the XP system, you get 1 XP bubble per 1,000 on the score. And the score is calculated through 3 means. So you get score based on how much slime is left on the floor. So if you cover more of the map, you get more higher score there. You get a score based on your timer, so how long it takes you to beat the level, and you also get a multiplier based on how much health you have left, which is what that bar was at the top there. So I'm going to click leave level, and let's go to level 2. So level 2, so it opens a bit more, but we're still teaching the player how to move around the map. So here I'm trying to encourage all directions of movement. So I'm going to go left, I'm going to go up, left, down, right. All those lovely XP. There we go. So the ad breaks that are happening at the moment, there is a 20% chance that an ad break will pop up. And you'll get that little window come up saying, time for an ad break, please bear with us. Because the game is free to play. Now, when I enter a level, you'll notice that you get one of your hearts taken away. So the idea is that it will cost you 1 life to go into a level, but you get that life back if you complete the level perfectly. So that's why I've got still 5 lives. So I enter a level, you see it go down to 4. But if I beat this one without dying, which I should hopefully do, I'll get that life back. So one thing that isn't in there at the moment is that flawless sort of like congratulations hoo-ha parade saying, oh, congratulations for completing it perfectly, basically. So I've leveled up, and when you level up you can claim a reward. You get completely random rewards, which could be a diamond, one of the power-ups, or 10 diamonds. It looks like I've got a diamond. So I click the reward. And there we go, I've got 1 diamond up there in the top. Now you can see at the top right, it is tracking the amount of gold, hidden and silver stars. So far, only gold stars are in the game, but the hidden stars, the idea behind those is that inside one of these worlds, there were 50 levels in one world, and out of those 50 levels, 5 of them will have a hidden star. And if you collect that hidden star, all of them, you unlock the artifact, which is a final thing to get you 100% your world. The silver stars are earned through special events and special extra level, bonus levels and extra things like that, which go towards, again, boosting that star count for leaderboards and so forth. Hey games. So here I'm on level 4. Sorry, if I'm talking to chat as well. So if you say hello in chat, that's probably why I'm talking. I realise in the archive it may be a bit weird. Okay, so here I am in level 4. So obviously it's getting a bit more complicated. So the idea behind now is we're trying to present the player with multiple choices. So there's multiple routes through this level. There's one optimum route, which is this. Obviously still very basic. We've still only got very simple blocks, nothing special, no traps. They do nothing, they just stop the blob from sliding around. Now here I've got a block, a special block, and I can knock that down and go into the hard mode. So hard levels are generally just harder. And here you can see one of my debug things. So the red squares you see here are going to be invisible. They're just little death squares basically. So imagine they're not there. But here we have a harder level, and hard levels, not only are they harder, as you can see we've got traps and things in this one, but they also will take twice as much health away from you. That feature currently isn't in this version, but it will be at release. So let's see if I can do this one first time. Ow, no, damn. Always panic on this bit. There we go. Nope, pulls that up. Went the wrong way. So the game in total, oh damn it, it's going to have 50 levels per world, and there's 4 worlds at launch, so there'll be 200 levels in total. Oh god damn it. Got to concentrate. There we go. And no. Now the health bar you see is depleted, and if you deplete it too much you lose stars, so I've lost 1 star already. Oh, come on. I'm gonna lose. So if you do run out of health, like I am about to, must concentrate. No, what I'm doing, I'm messing that up completely. Well, I'm going, maybe going. Oh yeah, I'm going completely the wrong way. Make it up really quickly. It can be done. Let's quit out of that level. I'll be here all day. So let's go to level 6. So level 6 here is one that introduces the spikes. Pretty obvious what they do. Spikes come out, damage you. So you have to avoid them. And again, introducing the player to the spikes slowly, so they get 1, now they get 2. I've gone the wrong way. It's just... There we go. There we go. Hey, leveled up. Get reward. And I got a power up. So this is a damage reduction. So every time you get hit by a trap, you lose part of your health. Now if I use that, I might use it right now. Let me use it. Why isn't that going to let me use it? Okay, that's a bug. But if you use it, it will. The amount of damage it gets done is halved, so you got basically twice as much chances to get that 3rd star, which can be very useful in hard levels. So let's just get around to this one. Ah, damn. I will beat you. I've gone the wrong way. There we go. Get 2 stars there. Okay, next hard level. Ah. There we go. Oh. Right, level 12. So, this level introduces a slight twist on the levels, in that you get these little star rights. So these little star fragments, meaning that you have to collect all these star fragments before the gold star becomes available. So you have to hunt around the level to get them all. So, I'm going to go around this way. And I think I've paused that up already. Yep, I have. Go this way first. There we go. So the idea of the game is something that you can quickly pick up and play, and appeal to those who are travelling to work, on the toilet, whatever it may be. Basically a quick 5-minute gameplay. Obviously you can stay for as long as you like, but very quick gameplay ideally. So go this way. Level up again. The amount of XP required per level does increase. Another damage reduction. No advert, I can skip that. Okay, so I'll talk you through what the different power-ups do. So the green one is a shield, so you get a little bubble shield around Blobb, meaning he'll take 2 hits to die rather than just the 1. So for spikes and things like that, it's very useful. The middle one, the blue one, is frost, and any trap that has a timer associated to it, so like the spikes for example, which have a timer which determines when the spikes come out, is slowed by half, so it takes twice as long for the spikes to come out. Anything like that, it does that. And I really went through what damage reduction does. The red one does, it reduces the amount of damage dealt by each trap. Okay, so this map is introducing the angled blocks, and angled blocks bounce you around when you hit this slopey part. These were quite hard to develop because movement in this game is all pixel based, like very perfectly pixel based. It's made in Game Maker, but I'm not using the speed stuff. It's all pixel by pixel. That way I have more control over it. And basically, when you approach an angled block, the game is checking which way it's facing first of all, and then which way you're travelling in, and then it determines what you should be doing next, whether you get stopped by the flat edge or bounced off by the angled edge. So, yeah, right pain in the butt to code those ones, but they work, which is ideal. Another reward. One diamond, nice. So To get hearts, I've got 2 hearts at the moment. You can wait 5 minutes and it'll replenish a heart, or you can buy more with gems. So it'll cost you 2 gems per heart to replenish those currently, or you can watch a video advert to get rewarded 1 extra heart. Diamond shops, again, prices they're just placeholder, but you can get different amounts of gems and ad removal, things like that, based on whatever you purchase. There's a menu with some settings. I can turn music off and on, sound effects off and on, and there's a grid that it doesn't work yet, but it toggles. That allows me to toggle whether or not you can see a grid on the map when you're playing it, which can be easier for those who struggle to see the lines. So if you've got younger players, it helps for them. On the left hand side you can see the trophies and the crown. The trophy is the achievements and the crown's the leaderboards, which aren't hooked up yet, but that's what they would do. And on the right hand side you can see the icon of all those numbers. It's the daily icon, so there's a dailies room. The idea behind the dailies room is that you get 20 random levels from the entire game, and everyone who plays on that day gets the same set of levels, and it's whoever gets the furthest, and you get silver stars for getting as far as you can, as well as XP and bragging rights on the leaderboards for each day that you can compete with your friends, hopefully tying it to Facebook. Currently Facebook integration is half there. You can log in, but I haven't been able to get the friends list yet. I'm still working on that one, but you can log in with your one, that's fine. Okay, let's go into this one. Keep on going. Show you more of the traps when we get there. So, more angle blocks. Okay. Loads of XP. Skip the advert. Okay. We come up to the next trap, I think. It might be this one or the next one. I think it might be the next one. I'll make it look easy. That's just because I've played these levels to death in testing and development. Hopefully people who play it will be sufficiently challenged. So here's the next trap. So this trap is the crossbow. So as you can see, shoot bolts, and you can imagine what happens when you hit the bolt. I just love the sound effect they make. It's fun. Oh. There we go. Swipe, swipe, swipe. Okay. Right, I'll go down. No, that was wrong. There you go. Snazzy. Hey, what's happening? Back out there. Don't know what happened there. Move it. So bugs are still in this game. Still need to pick those out. So now we've got spikes and the bolts combined. So I need to go this way. Oh, I have to be quick on that. Nope. Oh my god. Thought I had it then. Oh, so close. Might have to turn down the difficulty on this one. It's waiting for the perfect timing for those bolts and... No, that wasn't waiting for the perfect timing. Oh dear. Recently I've tweaked the spikes, so maybe I've tweaked it just to make this level too impossible. For help. Damn. Let's see if I can use one of my power-ups. So I'm just going to get a load of diamonds. So the hard levels are in there to encourage people to use their power-ups. Obviously the aim of the whole thing is to get people to buy gems. So hopefully it lets me use a power-up in this. So I'm going to use the frost. So you can see here it's frozen those spikes a bit. Which makes it a bit easier. Now in the full game it will frost up the crossbows as well. Not just the spikes. Oh, I'm too busy pissing him out. What was that? Oh my god. There we go, finally. Let's get out of this level. I might need to tweak that one. Must note that one. Down. Now damage reduction. Okay, moving on. Get more hearts. There we go. Okay, so now all of what we've seen so far is combined. There we go. Do 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 do. There we are. Won't do all the levels, but I just want to at least get to the flail so you can see what that one does. I think it's this direction you have to go. Yeah, there you go. Just close that. Okay. There we are. Another level up. I think if I push the button too quick, it gets confused on that one. fix that bug. So this is a playtest after all. Trying to find these bugs. Well, that was the wrong way. Timings. Yeah, be quick. Get that reward. Oh, 10 diamonds. Okay, the level. How do I get to that? This high level's the same as the previous one, but there's a couple of extra traps in there. Make it worth more of a thought. Okay, let's just get that. I'm such an idiot. Be quicker. Right, I'm going to try and get that one first, because that one's proving difficult. Oh, trap myself. Good day. Let's back out and get. So I do want to show you the flower. The flower's one of my favourite traps I've done so far. Go back in. I'll just use some power ups. Let's get the bubble. So there's bubble and blob. Nice satisfying pop sound you get. Oh, you're shitting me. I suck at my own game. That's a wasted bubble. Done it. Okay. So now you can see the flower. Nice, cool, spinning, spiky ball. So again, introducing the player to the concept first. Okay. Entering the level here. So this one's going to show that not only does the flower cause damage to you, but you can also like go to the block and use it as a block and get underneath the chain like so. Pretty cool. So that opens up quite a lot of things you can do with the this particular trap. So here we've got oh no, that was all wrong. Okay. Now with those chains, I can actually touch. All I have to do is change one variable of how long. Oh, God damn it, done it again. How long the chain could be, and it will just simply make it longer for me. It's quite nice. So what you see at the end, that blue swirling thing, that's the end portal of the world. Okay, so getting this way. No, that was all wrong. Close. Collect that reward. Okay, might as well go into the next world. Oh, this is very early stages. There's no graphics, and this is an old graphic as well. So it's not even real. But you can see the percentage. That's calculated by how many stars you got in that world. You go to glitter mines. Share a little bit of glitter mines. Different music. In the full game, that music will carry on into the levels as well. Yeah, this is again another bug. Actually sneak into this level first, actually. So the thing this map introduces is bombs, and the bombs, when I hit one, detonates, and it detonates anyone that's next to them as well. So that in mind, the explosions don't hurt you, but make for some interesting level design. And the last thing I'm going to show you are the other types of levels. So these levels, like the star fragments, the gold stars unavailable until you complete the sub-objective. And the sub-objective here is the hit the green button. So the green button you see on that block there. Oh, swipe the wrong way. Go up, hit it, and go down. Get the gold star. And again, that creates for more interesting, or some interesting level designs, where you have to think about how to hit blocks in a certain direction. So you get cool ones like this, where it's just the map is just filled with them. This way. Oh, this is a lot of slime on the floors. At the moment, the slime looks like it's appearing above the player. That's not correct. So that will be addressed with a bug fix. How do I get up there? Oh yeah. Oh. I've missed one out. Now, annoyingly, because the slime is green, it's hard to see. Although they all look pushed, so something's gone wrong there. Oh wait. There you go. Oh. Weird bug there. That's fine. We'll fix that. Yeah, this is Blobb. Got a free diamond there. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of what levels or traps you think would be quite cool to add to the game, let us know. Be happy to add them. So that was interesting. So you see that chain reaction sort of gameplay coming in with the bombs. Oh, shite. You get a gist. So, yeah, that's Blobb. Obviously, still well in development. A few minor things missing, like certain sound effects, certain graphics and particle effects. But by and large, most of the game is there. I'm now in the process of just adding all the levels, and there's loads of traps you haven't seen yet that have been made and ready to go in, which I'll be revealing on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook page, all those sort of places over the next coming weeks. I'll be revealing more of those sort of traps you're going to get. So I think I showed off the bomb one today. That's the newest one. Next I'll be showing probably the teleporters and how they work, because they're quite cool and definitely add some extra gameplay elements to the map. There's other ones lined up as well for the other worlds as well. You've got the Diamond Peaks, it's going to introduce some fire blocks and ice blocks type stuff, and we've got Blackstone Keep, which can introduce some interesting surprises as well. So yeah, the game will have 200 levels at the start at its launch, hopefully launching about Easter time. If you want to test the game, it will be available to my Patreon supporters first as a beta test for iOS and Android. Yeah, that's it. If you have any suggestions or any comments, please leave them in the comments below, or send me a message, whatever you want to do, and it'd be great to hear from you. Thanks very much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.